Thank you for coming back to Farmer Pokemon. This is part 2 of my Destined Rivals Master Set, or excuse me, Budget Master Set. Okay, so with my 800 cards, there was a mistake in the order, it looks like. He only put commons, or she. I'm sorry, I'm not sure if it's a man or a woman. So I communicated with him a little bit, and I explained to him I really appreciated the playmat that I got extra, and let's see, the sleeves, deck box, and that was not part of the order. And so I explained to him I was okay with my order. Really, because I like the playmat. I'm telling you the truth. And my sleeves, deck box, and also this. I guess this card display goes in there, and so, anyways, so that's where we're at right now. Let's get started. I went through. I had a personal collection of. It was probably much as an ETB, and I got this much hollows and reverses. So I'm gonna contribute, my own personal stuff towards the master set, and I'm gonna value what I'm putting because I also have some. Excuse me, 1 second. I also have some bigger cards that I'm contributing for my personals. There's not a whole lot, but I'm estimating the value, let's just say $100 of packs that I've opened and stuff like that. So right now I'm at around $250. And so let's get started. On the binder, remember I said I did not want to start with the very first page. So we're going to do something later with that. And let's get started back here on this page. Okay. Let me move these cards out of the way. Slip these packs out of the way. Sorry about the delay on getting started, but I'm trying to get prepared. Okay, I got them. Give me just a moment. I'll get going right away. So we can go in numerical order. And I'm wanting to try something different on this master set. So far different, we haven't used the first page. And so far different, we're going to go across the board like a typewriter. Across, start back here, across, come back here, and then across. So, all right, we're doing number 1. Pincer. Sorry, I was looking at the card. And I'm going to put the reverse right next to it instead of previous master sets where I've put the common, finished, and then put the reverse, So let's do next Yanma. Number 2. Now, number 3 is Yanmega EX. So we don't have that one. So that would be here. So let's go. Wait, oh, no, I'm sorry. We're skipping it. Yeah, EXs are separate. So, okay, so we're going to put, instead of 3, we're going to put 4. Pineco. I'm really happy about doing this, so I may sound weird on the microphone. So that's number 4. Let's go number 5. All these cards I'm doing right now were part of the 800 card that I had purchased. So I am getting value out of what I bought. And so let's see, number 6. So it's pretty easy right now. Seven. Okay, 8 is, it's a hollow. So I had to leave room for that. So I'm gonna put 9 here. I'm sorry if you can't see on camera. I don't have a good camera angle. Let me see if I can do something better. Hang on just a moment. Let me figure out what I can do a little bit better. A little bit better, not much. But, all right, number 10. And then number 11. I'm really enjoying this setup so far. Okay, so number 12. Is a hollow. So I'm going to leave room for that. So number 13, Fomantis. 14, Lurantis. 15, Blipbug. All right. 16, Applin. 17, Diplin. 'Oh, and let me go back to the story on my cards where I had purchased the 800, and well, they offered a partial refund or send me new cards, or you know, a few hollows. So I really appreciate the seller communication right there. It's what you want. Sorry, my story had a gap in between it, but yeah, to tell you the story about that seller, I appreciate what they're saying, and I appreciate what I bought. So, all right, so number 17 and then number 18 is a hollow, so I gotta leave room for it. 19, Tarantula. Okay, number 20 is another hollow, so I'll leave room for it. 21 is Smolov. Okay, 22. And then Relor. Wait, there's number 23. So 23 is EX. We're going to skip it. So then we're going to put 24 Relor right here. Kind of. Let me see if I can't do better. That's okay. 25 is EX Rabska. So we're doing 26 Ogre. Excuse me. Let me get the next set here. Okay. So the question is, I only have one spot. Should I start a whole new page for the fire? All right, so that's the question I don't want to run out of room in the binder. So I'm not sure if I have enough room for all the cards. And so let's go ahead and continue. Here's number 27, Growlithe. All right, number 28, Arcanine. Ponyta. And then I know this one, Rapidash. 30. Okay, so 31 is Team Rocket EX Moltres. So to skip that one. 32, Cyndaquil. 33, Quilava. 34 is Ethan's Typhlosion. And that's a reverse. So we gotta leave room for it. Alright, so leave room for it. And then 35, Slugma. And so 36 is Ethan's Macargo Hollow. So we gotta leave room for it. 37. Okay, 38 is Houndoom. Okay, and where is 39? 39. EX, Ethan Ho-Ho. Alright, so we're gonna put 40 here, Torchic. And then 41, Combustion. And we gotta put these on another page. Alright, so after Combustion is wait, we'll double check 1 second. I don't wanna, yeah, excuse me, Torchic, Combustion, Blaziken, Hollow, leave room for it, then Heat Rotom, and then the last one, Ugrapone. Okay. So the next one's the water type. Alright. And the first one is Misty Psyduck, number 45. And then the next one, let's get through it. 46, Staryu. 47, Starmie. 48, Magikarp. I'm digging this layout so far. Okay, so 49 is, it's a hollow, Misty's Gyarados, so I have to leave room for it. And this one is 50, Misty's Lapras. Then 51 is another hollow, Team Articuno. Okay, so leave room for it. So, then 52, Feebas. Alright. 53, Milotic. Alright, next page. 54 is Clamperl. 55, Hunter. 56 is the Gorbis Hollow. So leave room for it. 57 Bozil. 58 Float Zeal. 59 Snover. 60 Obama Snow. 61 Washington. Okay, come on. 62 Arakuda. 63 Barracuda. 64 Citoto. And wow, we finished on the page. This worked out. Look, Ogerpon. Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. There, we did finish on a page. So it worked out. Alright, we'll move on. Because before that was an EX Dazzo. We had to skip it. And before that was C Titan. EX, we skipped it. Alright, we're moving to electric. 68 Electabuzz. Okay, so 69 is an EX Electrovire. I guess I just said it. And then there is a hollow 70. So we gotta leave room for it. And then that is Zapdos. So then we go to pt2. Right here. We left room for the hollow. Okay, so that's 71. So 72 Mareep. 73 Flaffy. 74 Ampharos. 75 Electric. Alright, 76 Manectric. It kind of finished on a page. It finished on a row. Kind of. Let's get our next one. Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't finish. I had another card in there. So what we have is Rotom 77, and then after that we have to leave room for hollow Zerora. Okay. Here comes the psychic. Alright, so our first one, Drowsy 79. And then Hypno 79, 80. This is 83. So 81 is Mewtwo EX. We're gonna skip that. 82 is Hollow Wobbuffet. So we need to leave room for that. And then 83 is Baltoy. So we left room for the Hollow. 84 Claydol. 85 Jingling. 86 Carbink. 87 Mimikyu. Come on, baby. Alright. Okay, so that's 87, 88, Dottler, and then 89. Orbital. Alright, that's good. Now the fighting. Alright, so we have Mankey, number 90. Primeape, 91. Sudowoodo. Wait, so where's 92? We have to leave room for it. It's a hollow annihilate. Alright, so we'll leave room for it, and so 92, we'll leave room. 93, Sudowoodo, right here. Because we left room. Alright, after Sudowoodo, 94, Larvitar. 95, Pupitar. 96. We have to leave room. Hollow Tyranitar. And then Nosepass. 97. 98, Probus. 99, Meditite. 100, Medicham. Okay, 101 is a Regirock EX. We'll skip that. And then 102 is Cynthia's Gibble. Alright, 103 is Gabite. Alright, where's 104? Cynthia's Garchomp, we'll skip that. 105 EX, it was. 106 Hippopotam. Come on, there we go. 107 Mudbrave. Should call him Mudbrave. Okay. 108 Mudsdale. 109 Toad's Cool. Okay, so 110 Toad's Cruel. It's cool first, cruel last. Is it 110? 111. It finished on a row. Alright. Well, come on, let go. The dark ones. There's a few of them, actually. Quite a few. Okay. So, we're starting with Ekans. 112. 113 Arbok. 114 Nidoran. 115 Nidorini. Rena. 116 117 Nidoran. Okay. And so That's 117, 118. Nidorino. Bunch of Nidorans running around. Okay, so that was 118, so 119. EX. Nido King. So we're gonna skip that. We're gonna put Zubat in that spot because I like to put the EXs together, grouped together. All right, so after that, 121 Golbat. So 122 is Team Rocket Crobat EX. So skip that. So 123 is Grimer. 124 is Muck. 125 is Koffing. 126 is Weezing. 127 Murkrow. 129. So we gotta leave room for the hollow Sneasel. Okay. So then we'll put 129 Spiritomb right here. $130 Purloin. $131 Liepard. $132 Scraggy. $133 Scrafty. Scrafty Doo. 134 Impidimp. That must have been the middle of the book because it feels like a different. That's okay. 135 Morgan. 136 is EX Grimmsnarl. We're gonna skip it. So we're gonna put more Pico. 137 and 138 Mischief. I finished on a row too. I believe that's the last one. Yeah, because EX is next. Alright. Almost there. Yeah, we're really close. Okay. Okay, got it. So our first one is Fortress. And then that's 40. So 141 Skarmory. I like that one. And then we get to put this Skarmory next to it. And then 143 Beldum. 144 Metang. Okay, so 45 is EX Steven Metacross. We're gonna skip that. And then we gotta leave room for the hollow Zamazenta. So then we come here to Rattata. 47. I gotta hurry, my phone's acting up a little bit. 148. Eradicate. 149 Meow. Okay, so 150 Team Rocket EX Persian. Skip that. 151 Kangaskhan. 152 Tauros. 153 Porygon. So 154 Porygon 2. Okay, so 55 Porygon Z. 56 Tailo. 57 Swallow. 58 Skavoo. And 59. We can leave room. It's hollow greetings. And so that leaves Squawk Billy right here. So by my calculations, everything's right. And I'm gonna leave this one blank. I'm gonna put just the Destined Rivals. So you're not seeing what I'm saying. I'm sorry. We ended here, so I'm gonna put 2 of the sleeves in there just to fill the look and make it look good. Sorry, my camera angle is not very good for what I'm trying to do. So let's see now. This is trainers. We can start a fresh page. I really think you understand where I'm trying to go with it, so I do believe. So let's get started here. So Arvin Sandwich, 61, 161. All right, 162, Cynthia's Powerway. 163, Menzie Hype. I actually have one sitting here. So there we go. That's what it's gonna look like together. And then, so let's continue. So 64, Energy. Ethan's Adventure. 66, Granite Cave. Then Judge. Ash. Spike Muff June. Archer. Ariana. Bot. And let's see. I'm gonna continue. The Factory. Giovanni. Great Ball. Betrayal. Proton. Transceiver. Venture Bomb. Oh, it's coming out good. Watchtower. Alright. Time Machine. And then Energy. So at the moment, I have these 4 spots left. These 4 spots left over. Haven't decided what I'm gonna do with those yet. So this is the setup of the commons. I'm gonna go ahead and put in what reverses and hollows I have. My next video is gonna show us putting in illustration rares and the specials. I'm thankful for you watching. I'm hoping you're enjoying the layout. I think it's gonna look really good, and I'm very thankful. Let me put another look on it. I'm very thankful when I get all the reverses in there filled in there. So I want to see you on the next video. I'm going to fill out what reverses I have in hollows. and then we're going to move forward what we're doing next, EXs, whatever. So I hope to see you soon. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful night. All right, goodbye.